Hey guys, we are back with Chosen by Jesus, the podcast. So excited to be back with a brand new week. My name is Kelley, Tyan.
Taylor, Tyan.
We're mother and daughter, and we're coming at you with all things
faith.
We love talking about faith.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys are new, welcome to Chosen by Jesus, the community that we're building. We're honored to have you. Today, super excited. Today, we're going to talk to you guys all about faith and
discipline. If you guys haven't heard any of the episodes, in every episode, I literally discipline I bring up every single time. It's so crucial.
It's
in our world and our life. And we're going to tell you guys how we tie faith and discipline together to make it that times better. You guys are got to take notes for this episode.
Yes.
It'll be a quick one, but take notes.
Take notes. You are going to walk away with so many nuggets that you can integrate into your life that will elevate your life.
Mm-hmm.
It will help you to become the extraordinary woman or man that God created you to be.
Exactly.
So if you're not following us or if you're not subscribed to the show, make sure you subscribe. It means the world to us. That's how we can get our message out to so many people.
Yeah, you're already in what, 9 countries?
13 countries.
Wait, 9.
Maybe more by now because it's growing and we're so honored that you chose to listen to us. So faith and discipline.
Yes,
this is all about the daily grind that builds the life you love. It takes work, guys. Work. You cannot think life should be easy. It's not going to be easy. It's all about discipline. And that's where our faith really falls into play with everything that we're going to share today. Because one of the quotes, I wrote down some notes, but one of the quotes I love is, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your discipline.
I love that.
Think about it. If you want to build a strong body, a strong life, a strong career, right? A strong faith. It all starts with
your discipline. If you don't, because you're the only one in control. And that's the thing that people just coast their life at. Oh, why is this person doing that? How did they get that far? A lot of the times you don't see the behind the scenes of what they do to actually get there. And what they're doing is discipline. Put your head down for 20 years. I just talked about this with some colleagues and even peers of mine, the people that put their head down for the first 20 years of their life and focus on what really matters. You come out and you're 50 years old with your family and your kids living your best life. But to get that way, it is not rainbow and sunshine. And when you first come to realize that it's not easy, and the better of having Jesus help you get there makes it all the better. Because I know I talk about discipline like it's my job, because it is. It's a job and it's not easy. But if you don't have it, it's painful. We'll get into a quote based in the Bible that's biblically telling us that without discipline, you'll live a painful life.
Seriously, I for me, discipline is tied into commitment. And I've been a committed person, I would say, for most of my life. But that's a choice. It's a choice to be committed in the thing that you want to be good at. Our commitments, there's another quote that you guys probably already know: let your commitments be stronger than your moods. Because your moods, your emotions, your feelings, they're all going to fluctuate.
You can't let that dictate how you act and go about life. Because even you could have bad days, guys, bad work days, where you literally just don't want to do it. And you don't want to go into the office the next day and be miserable, because that reflects on you, and then you set yourself up for failure. You have to really hone in on the emotions, because those are outliers. Emotions are liars, and your headspace, your mental, what we're going to get into, that is key.
And your commitments, again, you have to be a committed person. And that goes with one of our episodes we talked about. We're all about declarations, mantras, speaking life into ourselves. So you can say right now, even if you're not feeling this, right? Ready? Even if you're not feeling it, I am committed. I am committed. Tell yourself, Yes. Tell yourself, I am committed.
Yep.
So maybe it's in your workouts,
Yeah.
your fitness. Let's
I was
just
just
talk
gonna
about that
say
for a minute.
a certain area
You
of your
want to
life.
look great. You want to feel better. You just want to feel good in your clothes,
Like, you
right?
can't pick up a magazine and be like, "Oh, I wish I looked like that," because guess what? You can look like that.
You can in your own way. Right.
Yes.
You can get more fit than where you're at
Right.
right now. It's a commitment.
Yes.
And if you're not there yet, start telling yourself, I am committed.
Yep.
And then start taking the steps.
Take the action to get yourself there, you know, like if it's a job, whether it's exactly you want to look better, summer's coming up. Oh my God, I want a six pack. I want this, that. Guys, you could look at pictures all day and scroll. The only way to get there
Mhm.
is by you. Action is required on this. And a lot of people go throughout life and they have big dreams, but they think it's impossible. And we're here to tell you that it's not
Nothing.
impossible.
It all starts with
It all
discipline.
starts with the mental.
That's
If you
it.
set your mind to something,
Mhm.
you can achieve anything in this world. Look at
Yes.
the young children today that have made such a mark on themselves, and
No,
people
they've made
just
a mark in the
in
world.
the world, yes, but for themselves. And
Right.
you look at that and get inspiration. And it's like, if this little boy has a passion and a drive, and look at what he's doing, because when you're younger at that age, you're more naive to the reality and the expectations of the world.
Mhm.
It's almost like we want to give ourselves the ability to think like a child,
Right.
have that kid like faith, like kid
Yes.
like childlike mindsets and faith like mindsets are one and the same, because you're really giving your heart and soul to the Lord. And not like you're naive as a kid, but as you get older, you're just like, I'm not going to think negatively. I'm just going to keep pushing forward with God.
Right. That's so good. I love that.
Yeah.
It's almost like be a kid again.
Yeah.
Think like you
all
did
your
when you were
biggest
like 7
dreams.
years old, running
Yeah.
around the neighborhood with your Wonder Woman boots.
Yes.
That
Step
was me.
into those. That was both of us.
That was us.
Oh
I
my
did
gosh.
it. She did it. But we had, we just went and did what we wanted to
Yeah.
do and committed to it.
Committed.
And that's back to what we're talking about. It's
Yeah.
why does discipline even matter? It's really discipline matters because it really is the foundation for everything meaningful. Again, I know I said it, but discipline is about making your commitment stronger than your mood, as I already said. And there are scriptures to back this up. Do you want to read
I like
Hebrews
Hebrews,
12:11?
12:11.
Because you already touched upon this.
Yeah, this is a good one. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace. Guys, it's so tough to do a day, but you're living your day by day, your head's down, you're missing out on all of the activities that everybody's doing that's not disciplined. You want to go to the gym in the morning, you have to get to bed early. Those things, you'll harvest that over time. And
Yes.
a lot of the times we live in such a fast-paced, instantaneous world. Instant gratification is huge these days. A lot of people forget about the long-term everybody wants things yesterday. They
Mhm.
want to take Ozempic and they want to do all these things that I want fast acting. I don't want to have to put work in. I don't want to have to wait. I could go off on a tangent about all this stuff, because to me it drives me nuts. It's like you're only hurting yourself by taking the shortcuts, because guess what? That isn't long term. That's one season of your life to solve that problem. But if you really want to be successful in your mind, body, soul, health, everything starts with fueling your brain and mind in the right way. And pick up the Bible, read Jesus Calling, eat healthy. Don't go to the fast food places. Don't follow the crowd. If you want to do something, you have to say in your head, I'm going to do it. Take action, like we said, and you will get there. But
It's all about being committed.
Yes.
Really. Proverbs 12:1, whoever loves discipline loves knowledge.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm going to talk about my prayer life for a minute. I didn't build my prayer life overnight.
Right.
It actually took discipline for me waking up in the morning and going to read my Bible.
Like a
Every
relationship.
single day. But with my prayer life, I just want to talk about it because I am where I am today in my faith because of the disciplinary habits that I've set up along the last 10 years.
Decade.
Way more, but these last 10 years, I've really dove into the Bible. I've really prayed differently than I have in the past.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm sowing seeds
Your harvest.
again and
Yeah.
again. And I'm putting these disciplinary habits on repeat. So every single day, I want to sow seeds of faith. But in order for me to do that, I need to get in my Bible.
Right.
I need to read my Bible so I can become more knowledgeable in my Bible, so I can have a stronger faith.
Who Jesus is.
And exactly, and how he plays a role in my life. But this all started with discipline and setting up habits. And guess what? What I said is make your commitment stronger than your mood.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't feel like sitting quietly reading my Bible.
Right.
I'm just going to be honest with you. But I've made a commitment to myself because I want to be on fire in my faith. When the storms come crashing in on me, I want to know that I can stand firm in God. But the only way I can do that is by anchoring myself in being disciplined in reading my Bible so I know who I am, I know whose I am, and when the storms come, I can stand strong and fight with the gloves that God placed on my hands.
And I love that you said a key part to this, guys, is we're not,
I feel like I'm all hot now.
I can't.
Like, that was just like a sermon for a minute.
No, I can't. No, she's on fire today, guys.
But it's true.
No, but it's not like, I don't know why. You guys are going to laugh. For some reason, what came to my mind just now, it's not like the easy bake ovens. You put it in 5 minutes later, your project comes out and you're like, yay, everything's done. That instant gratification.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's, you're talking about the seeds, guys. It takes time. You don't throw it in an easy bake oven and you're like, oh, success with our God, Jesus or whatever you're doing. Oh, there's the six-pack I was looking for. No, you have to plant those seeds and flowers and trees. Everything doesn't grow overnight. It takes time. And
that's what we're
really
talking about.
Good.
Yes.
I love the analogy you use with the seeds because that's it right there.
Well,
it could end the episode.
Discipline is a seed.
Yeah.
It really is. And
I love
what
that.
you plant, I have a quote or something I've read. What you plant in secret grows in strength, faith, and fruit over time. And, it's all about reaping what you sow.
Yeah.
So whatever seeds you're planting, think about, am I waking up early, going to the gym? Or am I quitting when I don't feel like? What are you sowing in sowing in sowing?
Ask
because what you're
right
sowing is what you will reap.
Right.
It goes hand in hand. I mean, you guys know this. It's nothing new. You know what you're doing in the quiet, secret places of your life.
Ask yourself ask yourself right now, if you guys have goals, dreams, whatever's on the top of mind, ask yourself what you're actually doing to get there. Sometimes it's just a big idea in your head and it might never get executed. It's something you talk about and you tell your children about and maybe they'll execute it. But it's really all about, just ask yourself right now, put a list down of, this is what I want. How do I get there? I want to have toned arms as a woman I'm going on vacation with a bunch of couples. I'd love to look great. Or maybe I am struggling right now in my job role and I really, careers are hard, guys. We all work mostly 9 to 5s. The entrepreneurs out there work even harder, but let's be real. There's days where you just want to wake up and quit and you don't want to go into the office and you're like, woe is me, I can't do this. That's when discipline really, really comes in.
It has to kick in. Yes, because you have to ask yourself, are the habits that you have in place right now setting up your future?
Right.
Are they building that future that you are envisioning?
Yeah.
And if they're not, you have to see, what am I complaining all the time? What am I disciplining myself to do?
You could be setting yourself
all
backwards.
The time. Right.
You never know.
But I know the pain of discipline is short. The pain of regret is long.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I know for me, I don't want to regret not reading my Bible.
Right.
Like, that to me is so painful.
Knowing the Lord.
Yes. Like, I want to make sure, even when I don't feel like sitting quietly, that I'm reading the Bible and I'm putting my time in with the Lord. I want to make sure that I'm waking up and going to the gym
Right.
because I know how I want to feel.
Instead of scroll, I mean, guys, it's like we said, you could get FOMO. Maybe your girls are all going out one night or one afternoon, and you're like, oh, I either can do this, spend time with them, or do that. It's decisions, the choices, and the commitment, like you said.
Right.
You know, put the time aside. And we're not saying make your lives miserable by locking yourself in, but be proactive with what you want to accomplish in life. And
because everybody wants results, right? Raise
Yeah.
your hand. Come on, guys. You want to get results, right?
Yeah.
You definitely want to get results in something, but you have to know this. This is a truth. Few are willing to repeat what creates the results that the successful people have.
Because it's, again,
Few.
hard.
If it were easy, everybody would be doing it. It's not easy. And once you know that, that's how you can make the choice to say, I'm going to make my commitments stronger than my moods. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to read the Bible. I'm going to stay in this marriage because I committed to it and I have integrity, right?
And
I mean, this all ties in together.
Right. And the whole purpose of this is to tie in with the Lord is you need to lean on him. Some days I don't want to
Yes,
go
that's
to the
the key
gym.
piece, right?
Some days I don't want to go to the office. Some days I'm like, should I just quit? Not literally, but like quit at working out or work, like I just give up. No, I need to ask Jesus and say, reel me back in. Like, and this is why we have this
Yes.
community of each other. I need my
Yes.
mom, oh, I really don't want Taylor. Come on, reel yourself back in. Jesus, like he got you. Like you're in a great place. It's just, we're so passionate about this because it's such a part of an everyday life, but it also ties into the Lord in so many ways.
Oh
It's
my
literally
gosh.
disciplines all throughout the Bible. If you guys have yet to open it or get to the chapters where it talks about it, discipline is all throughout the Bible. That's how everyone I guess is so successful.
Well, Romans 12:2, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind.
I think we've said that in other episodes
Many,
too.
because it's all about renewing your mind. Don't think right now, oh, I'm not disciplined, I'm not reaching my goals.
Right.
It's okay. Pick up your pants, start now. Think about what we said earlier.
Yeah.
What are the habits that you have in place? Ask Jesus to come in and help you. Remember, we did an episode, again, another episode where we talked about just ask Jesus.
Yeah.
Like he's there waiting for you to ask him questions, like for help. Go to seek him for help. If you're feeling like you're being tempted with food and you're going off your diet plan and your nutrition is shaky, ask him to intercede with you and intervene, and ask him for help. Because again, everyone wants results. We all do. I know you guys do. You're listening to this podcast. You know you were made for more. You're chosen. You're different. You're set apart. But remember, you are willing to put in the work, and that's not you. You know, you're not lacking ability right now. You're just lacking discipline. So that's where you need to figure out, where do I need to be more disciplined? Because discipline is I heard someone say, discipline is the actual bridge between your intentions and your transformation.
I like that.
It's a bridge. Like, so if you're trying to go across the bridge to that side, those are your visions, those are your dreams. That bridge, right? The discipline is the bridge between the intention that you have and that transformation that you want.
The bridge could be very long and hard.
Yes, it's not easy. No, it's not easy. But like, you know, you don't wake up fit.
Right.
You train to be fit. You don't wake up and run a 26 point,
You train
you
to
don't
run the
train to run that
marathon. Right.
You train to run the marathon. You don't just run a marathon.
Think of an athlete's mind. Like athletes, I have such a respect for their life. Like I look up to them, just given they look all glitz and glam, right? We're watching them out in the field and whatnot, but what it took to get them there, guys.
The grit.
The
discipline.
Oh my
the commitment.
God. It's honestly amazing to me. And it's a beautiful thing that's why they're getting paid, and that's why they're out there doing what they're doing. And
but we get to watch them. But the fact is, we're all capable.
Well, exactly.
Jesus gave us all gifts
Yeah.
to persevere through the trials, to pursue our goals and dreams.
Those athletes grew up no different than
Right.
me and you.
Right.
They were just disciplined and they wanted that, so they went for it.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
just one example.
It's about even with your marriage. Like,
Yeah.
you don't just stay close to each other. You choose different, you choose to communicate with your partner
Right.
again and again and again. You choose to say sorry, even when it's not, you don't feel like saying
Right,
sorry.
right, yeah.
You feel like being mad for 5 days. I've been there, done that. But you choose humility and
Right.
kindness with your
Yeah.
partner because you know it's the right thing to do. You know,
Mhm.
and that's how you discipline yourself to have great
Right.
relationships.
The
Like
best
Dad and I,
spouse you can be.
well, Dad and I, you know, we're very disciplined in our marriage. It wasn't always like this,
Yeah.
but we take time. We made a commitment. We don't just chalk it up and say, forget it.
Forget
you
it.
forget about it. Like, I'm just going to walk away. I don't leave the house. And,
Yeah.
you know, we're disciplined now because we love each other.
It's
and
easier
we're
to
staying
run
on
away.
It is. It's so
Used
much.
to run away all the
Oh my
time from
gosh.
people.
No, it's so easy.
No, I can't.
It's so easy to just
I
run
just
away.
wouldn't
Sometimes I do want to.
I just wouldn't want to deal with all the emotion. I'd just be like, I have to go. But now, as I mature,
Right.
you know, and discipline
It's so
myself,
true.
it's the easy way out, guys. When you're thinking there's a right and a left path, and you're like, you want to go down that easier road, but don't do it to yourself because, like we said, it's more painful
Yes.
in the long run
Pain
than
of
it
regret.
is. Yes, the pain of regret
Than the pain of discipline.
versus the pain of discipline is
Mhm.
short term.
Yes.
Yeah, it could be a long bridge, but put in the work, you'll get there. You'll be very
Yes.
happy with yourself.
So I want to call out some silent killers. These are some of the habits I want you to think about if you have any of these habits in place right now that can actually derail you
Silent
from being
killers.
Yes, silent killers.
I've
Like,
never heard about
think about this. What you normalize in your life actually becomes your reality, right?
Yeah.
So if you are a complainer, like all you do is complain.
Yep.
That's what you're normalizing every day. That's killing your dreams.
Yeah.
That's killing your vision. If you're
I mean,
always,
it's killing everyone around
yeah,
you.
and
too.
it's killing
Like,
everyone. Exactly.
Jeez, I have a few
It's
of
killing
those.
all the people. But
Jeez.
like, even if you're skipping out on your prayer time because you think you don't have time,
Yeah.
that's going to derail you in your faith. It's going to cause distractions to come in between you and God. And the devil's going to creep into those spaces and
Right.
places, and you're going to fall off track in your faith very easily. You have to be disciplined in your faith again
Mhm.
if you want to withstand those storms.
Yep. Like
I mean,
planting the seeds. Like you
yes,
said, that
yes.
seed's not going to go anywhere.
You
It's
have
going
to
to
water
stay
them.
like a little sprout unless you do something with it and
Right.
water that seed. That's it. I love that you said that.
And also, you know, a silent killer. Like, these are just things that I had written down in my
Yeah.
notes that, because I used to be there. I wasn't always where I am today, obviously.
We
right?
all,
Like, we
yeah.
all grow and evolve, but
Mhm.
people love excuses because they make quitting feel
Yeah.
justifiable,
Mhm.
right?
That's, yeah.
Like, how many times are you making excuses? Like, oh, I can't go to the gym
I was
today
gonna
because
say,
I
yeah.
can't. Or, oh, you know, I can't, you know, my kids' plates, I just ate off my kids' plates. I didn't want to throw the food away. Like,
Right.
you know, like, there's just so many things we could say.
Oh, like McDonald's is right there. I don't feel like I don't
just
have time
today,
to
this
cook,
one,
like,
right. Like,
and
I'm
then
just
the
going to
just
stop.
today turns into another just today and today and today and blah 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 blah.
It's, again, the only thing standing between you and your breakthrough, really,
It's
guys,
yourself.
is discipline in
When
the
I go
daily.
yourself.
But it's discipline in your daily.
Yeah.
In the daily.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
have to.
It's discipline in your days.
Have to be
Discipline in
disciplined.
your days.
Every
And
day. That's key.
It
Every
is.
single day, guys. Not just, oh, I'm going to do this on a Tuesday. I'll go to the gym and maybe next Thursday I'll hit it again. You're not going to see any results.
Right.
The gym is a
Right.
good one. I think we really use that one because it's a physical aspect where you actually see the results versus
Right.
a lot of intangible things. But
Right.
this goes and relates to anything
Anything.
you're going through in your current life.
Anything. I guess, you know what? This message is all about how disciplined are you?
Yeah.
Where do you need to be more disciplined in the thing that you're trying to achieve and accomplish?
Yeah.
Whether it's in your faith, you want to be stronger in your faith, you want to have more faith. Maybe it's in your physical body. Maybe it's at work.
Right.
Maybe you're slacking at work. You're not making as much money as you thought you should be making. But
Right.
you know what? These are questions to ask yourself. Like
Yeah.
a couple questions are, what one habit are you repeating daily that needs to stop? And ask yourself this one.
Bad habit.
What one faith habit can you start repeating daily?
Yeah.
So what are you
Give
going to
us an
stop?
example of one of your faith habits for people that haven't.
A faith habit, getting on my knees in the morning.
Yeah.
I have to start doing that again because I've actually fallen off.
I know, I have too.
You know what's so funny?
I did that a lot.
I saw a reel on YouTube of myself. No, literally. No, I can't. Today, I was at the gym.
Yeah.
And I always go to watch our show.
Yeah.
You know, Chosen by Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm always, and when I went on, I saw a reel that I've done 3-4 years ago of me talking about getting on my knees, and that's how I'm anchored. And
oh my God.
And I haven't been doing that, and I heard myself say it because I don't know, like I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
Guys, I have to get more disciplined in getting on my knees in the morning, first thing out of bed.
Yeah.
It's probably because I just went on vacation for a few days and I was a little bit thrown off. Well, I'm a little thrown off my schedule. But I want to be more disciplined in getting on my knees first thing in the morning.
Life's a vacay.
That is not true. I wish. Stop it. I'm writing books. I'm podcasting.
She's very busy over here.
Very busy. Listen, if you guys didn't know, I coach women one-on-one. Make sure if you need a hand, if you need help on your journey, you want to increase your faith, you want to set up discipline, habits in your life,
this is your girl.
I'm not on vacation. I am busy helping you.
She might be at an Aruba lawn chair in the back texting you about it.
Which is so exciting. I will be in Aruba at some point. But let me go back to your 2 questions to ask yourself before we close. What one habit are you repeating daily that you need to stop? Honestly, are you swearing too much? Like, literally, I can ask. People struggle. And people, are you eating junk food when you know you should be eating a salad? Yeah. Are you caving into temptations when you need to walk away?
Are you sitting and scrolling at night when you could be doing far more productive things? Or in the morning, guys, don't pick up your phone right away. Pick up the Bible.
Yes.
You don't have to be intimidated by such a big book of, it could be hieroglyphics for people that aren't familiar with God's word, but start there. Get a Jesus Calling. DM us if you need one. We're literally here as a community to support you guys.
You know what's a good way to, a good book?
Oh, yeah.
Can I just give a plug
Speaking
on
of the workaholic
my
over
book?
Here.
The Workaholic. If you guys are on YouTube, you can see my book, The One Prayer. This is actually a prayer journal. There's a few chapters in the beginning explaining what prayer is, all about prayer, the power of prayer, all of it. And if you're listening on audio, you can go to the show notes and see my 2 books, Addicted to the Climb, very short stories, 2-minute reads, 30 short stories in that book of how you can climb higher and elevate your life. But the One Prayer is all about, it can help you because every week you have a new Bible verse. So if you're new to faith, like you just said, if the Bible's like so big and you don't know where to start, this is a great book because every week I give you a Bible verse. They're amazing Bible verses that I handpicked.
It is an awesome template. Like they have quotes and even prayers. Like a lot of the times too, you forget what you're praying for. And part of the discipline is to be consistent, right?
Yes.
Having a book like this and getting to go back and what did I pray for? What did I need to do? What are my goals and beliefs? You just keep reflecting on that. That is a great tool to have. I'm very proud that my mommy was able to create such a special thing.
It's all about prayer and helping you get disciplined in your prayer life. And so that's a tool that you could use.
This is the Jesus Calling that I mentioned. I know I probably shown
talk about
if
Jesus
you guys
Calling.
are on audio. It's Sarah Young. It's just, guys, it's
a devotional.
Open it up every day and it makes me very warm and fuzzy. And I just know that the Lord is with me. And it's a reminder I know he's up there on an autopilot all the time. You need the word. The word keeps you stable,
grounded.
It's and stable.
That's so funny because I was just going to say discipline doesn't make life easy. It makes your life stable.
Yeah.
It makes your faith real. Discipline makes you unshakable.
Anchored.
And anchored. It's so amazing. So as we close, before we pray, every episode, we always pray for someone or something or a cause. If you have a prayer request, please DM us on our Instagram page at Chosen by Jesus, CBJ.
Yeah.
Make sure you're following us there. Make sure you're subscribed to the show so you never miss a Monday with us. But I want to encourage you that you have what it takes to succeed. There's no question there. That's not the question.
I hope this lights a fire into you guys.
Like you have what it takes. You're just one decision away from changing your life. Start getting disciplined. Start with one step at a time.
Also DM us, guys, if you're like, how do I start? What are action items? Like, what could I do? How do I involve the Lord in my next career move? Like, how does he tie into, like, some of you guys that are so new to this, and how do you even go about talking to him? Ask us. We're here for you. This is why we're building this podcast, is the community that we have to serve.
Absolutely.
For God, like, well, Jesus and they're all up there. We're down here serving him in the best way we can. We're just out here trying to lead by example.
Exactly. And if you want to get our weekly news, just go to my website, KelleyTyan.com. And every week I'll remind you of our new episode comes out every Monday. You'll get the links. You'll see what we have going on, what events we have coming up, because we have some live events coming up as well. So make sure you're on that list. And again, if this episode spoke to you, if any of our episodes ever speak to you, the only ask we have is please share with a friend. And that's a way to just say thank you. If something resonated with you or if something changes your life, that's how you can thank us, is by sharing, leaving us a review, and subscribing to the show. So as we close, we want to tonight, we just want to pray for Texas. Whenever you're listening to this episode, this summer of 2025 in July, there were floods in Texas. And we're just praying because this is when we're recording the show. These just pretty much happened. And we just want to pray for the families that are involved. Do you want to pray?
Yeah. Please, Jesus, we just want to pray so hard for all of the families out there, everybody that's been impacted by this terrible flood in Texas. I know they're still out there looking for people, and I know you have your angels around them. And Jesus, please, for all of the lost, just give these people hope that no matter what happens, that there are angels around them and everybody will come out of this. And I know there's been losses. Just please fill their hearts with hope and love and peace of mind. And I don't even know.
I know. There's like no words. It's like we just want to call on the name of Jesus. I just want
angels around these people.
To give them peace, comfort.
Think of what they're going through.
I know. We're just asking you, Jesus, to just put your arms around these families in the community, everybody. That they all come together and pull together as a team. Thank you, Jesus. We know that there's some questions that are always going to be unanswered. We don't have the answer. We don't know why.
That had to go. But it's almost 100 people.
But it's up to us to just trust and have faith and not waver in our faith. So we're just lifting up these families, these people that are suffering.
And not to give up on their lives because of what has happened. And we always, the bad things, that this is horrendous and it takes a toll, but keep these people that lost their loved ones strong and their heads high, and give them peace and hope. Like you said, that obviously it's not okay to lose a loved one, but Jesus has
help them have the will to go forward.
Yes,
the will, Lord,
because we don't need to lose any additional lives.
No, in Jesus' name, thank you so much for hearing our prayers. Amen. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in to Chosen by Jesus, the podcast. We're so thankful that you spent this time with us. Make sure you're sharing and make sure you're tuning in every Monday. Until next time, you're chosen.